Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, make sure you do. And if you're not going to, well, get the hell out of here then. Anyways, we're going to start doing something kind of cool. Something I can do while I'm working and continue to create content, as well as bring a different dynamic to our YouTube page, and that is I'm gonna be telling some PDR stories. I think it'll be cool. So, without further ado, first up, I'm gonna tell you a story about a piece of shit scumbag motherfucker. Not even lying. I'm not even joking. That's gonna be episode 1. Don't be a fucking scumbag. Alright, so this is early on in Heavenly Hell Repair's career. I want to say this is in maybe year 1 of Heavenly Hell Repair, possibly year 2, right? And I get a phone call from a local body shop here in town, in Amarillo. I get a phone call, and they want us to come look at a dent, whatever, right? So we start doing business with them, and every single encounter with them is always really fucking sketchy, right? So, I think we only had like maybe six business transactions with this particular body shop. But starting out on shit level, it goes from dog shit to worse fast. One time, I get asked to come to his shop because he's got a customer's vehicle there with the dent, right? And I'm under the impression that he has the vehicle there. And I'm gonna come take a look at it, give a bid on the vehicle, and that's that, right? Maybe take it back to repair it or schedule it in. I get there, customer's not there. I'm like, yo, dude, what the hell? I've got work to do at the shop. Oh man, he should be on his way. Whatever. Customer gets there, and as the customer's parking, he says, hey, he fucking leans over and says, hey, whatever you're thinking on this dent, just add $200 for me. And I thought to myself in my head, this guy's a piece of shit, just like I've known all along. What do you mean? How the fuck do I add $200 to the cost of a repair? The cost of the repair is the cost of the repair. Adding money to it makes me a piece of shit. I'm not gonna take that blame. I'm gonna put that blame on you. You're a piece of shit. I'm not gonna do that to the customer. I walk up to the customer and I tell him what I'm thinking. It was like a $380 dent or something like that, right? I tell him, customer's like, oh, okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'll schedule it in with him and I'll let you know when I'm dropping it off. Okay, cool. When the customer leaves, he asked me, he was like, yo, is that plus the 200 for me? And I'm like, no, that's what I'll fix the dent for. If you want to add money, if you want to add fucking dollars to that fucking cost of the repair, you tell him that and tell him that's your fucking cut. You tell your friend you're fucking him over. Needless to say, we didn't repair that dent. Another time, I fix, same fucking guy, I fix a Volkswagen, a Jetta. Volkswagen metal is really, really thin. It might have been a Passat, I can't remember. But it had a sunroof. Volkswagen metal is really, really thin. And around the sunroof on Volkswagens, there's like this line of metal, this crimped line of metal. You can see it from a mile away on the roof of on those sunroofs. they have to put that pressure in that roof to hold that sunroof, you know what I mean? There's braces underneath there and everything, and all that has to be structurally sound, you know what I mean? So I fixed the hell on this roof, and I take it back to him, and I drop it off, whatever. Then he calls me and says, hey, I got a dent for you to do on an Avalanche, but I also want to talk to you about this Passat it was a Passat, I think. I want to talk to you about this Passat that you fixed. I'm like, okay, cool. So I come down there, I look at the Avalanche. Shouldn't take me but 15 minutes. I should have brought my tools. You know what? I'll be right back. Let me go get my tools. He's like, hey, hold on. Come take a look at this. Let me show you something on this Passat or whatever, Jetta. I don't care. Volkswagen, right? I'm like, okay. So he points out this stuff on the roof that was already there, it's on every fucking Volkswagen, Jetta, Passat, whatever, right? And I'm like, sir, that's from the sunroof. Like that was already there. And he's telling me, no, I messed it up, I didn't fix it right, whatever. I'm like, dude, no. Like, let's go to Volkswagen and look at another one. Like, that's how they are. He would not take it. And I'm like, dude, really? He's like, whatever, I'll figure something out, right? I leave, I straight up, I leave, I go to the shop, I come back with these. These are the only things I came back with to fix the dent on the hood of the Avalanche. That's it. These pistol grips from A1. I was gone maybe 20 minutes. By the time I got back, this fucking guy had already sanded the roof of this Volkswagen and primered it. Yeah, straight up. The fucking roof that I took, an entire day to fix, this guy just fucking ruined. I was so mad. I didn't say nothing. I was just like, whatever, cool. I even took a fucking pay cut on that roof because he thought that those lines weren't supposed to be there. Took a pay cut, right? Cool, fine. Every business transaction with these fucking people is dog shit, right? Even one time, so much so that even one time I told him never to call me again. And his wife texts me and tells me to calm down and whatever, and that I'm a good dent guy and this, that, and the other, and fucking, we're just guys and we get too heated sometimes and whatever. And okay, yeah, I can agree with that. The last fucking time I get called, they want me to go look at this Evo. This gray Evo. I'll never forget it, man. I'll never forget this shit. It's cold. The only reason I said yes to it, like I said, the only reason I said yes to it was because it was in the beginning of Heavenly Hell Repair, and it was in the winter, and it was cold, if you know what I mean. Cold. I'm not talking about the weather, I'm talking financially. It was fucking cold out there. It was also cold. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go take a look at this. They want me to go look at this Evo. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, an Evo? Like, I wish I had an Evo. You know what I mean? Still to this fucking day, I'd drive the fuck out of one. It's at, I'll never forget it. It's at fucking AutoZone. Parked up there, right? So now I'm like, wait, so you want me to go to mobily give an estimate to a customer? I don't even do that for my customers. I make them come up here. Whatever, I'll go take a look. Go and take a look. It's a beautiful dent on a silver, like a dark gray gunmetal Evo. Prime PDR real estate. If I can't fix, it's a big dent on the fender. If I can't fix it, that fender's got to go. You know what I mean? So I think I sent back a price at like, I don't know, $500, right? I emailed the estimate over, everything, I get a fucking laugh back and say, I can replace it and paint it for that much. I wanted to say, you're a piece of fucking shit. You should be ashamed of yourself. The automotive industry is better off without you in it. I should have said that. I should have said, you should take time, you should let me fix that dent and save that time and clean your fucking shop up because it's gross in there, and I don't even want to take a step into your bay. How you can even invite customers into your shop. You should feel absolutely disgusted with yourself. That's what I should have said to him. But you know what I said? I said, okay, do it then. Good luck. Don't ever call me again. Never done business with him since. Never fucking done business with him since. Dude's a piece of shit. I actually seen him at an event. I want to say it was at a 4th of July event, maybe. I seen him, we locked eyes, and I just smiled at him. Walked right past him, kind of held that smile right there for a second. And both him and I knew, when we locked eyes, both him and I knew I was fucking winning and he was fucking losing. And that, folks, that is the first episode of PDR Stories with Heavenly Hell Repair. Narrated by Michael J. Hadruggle. We'll see you guys later. I gotta get some work done.